everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Rhiain. I hope you're all doing well. So if you can't tell by the title of today's video, it's a easy, beginner-friendly makeup tutorial. So whether you're used to doing makeup or not, this is going to be really easy for you to recreate. It just enhances your natural beauty or your natural features. So if you want to know how I got this easy makeup tutorial, then just keep watching. So my skin is already nice and prepped, so now we're going to jump into the actual makeup side of it. So I do want my skin to be quite glowy with it being a natural makeup look. So I'm going to use the Figs and Rouge. This is the Rouge. Figs and Rouge. I can't say that. Why can't I say that word? I'm going to use the Glow Elixir. So this is a distinctive brightening and charming elixir designed to delight and intensify skin's natural glow. So I'm going to take a little bit of this just on the back of my hand. It's quite a thin product, so you don't need too much of it. And then I'm just going to get it on the back of my sponge and then start to work it in all over the skin. The reason I'm not actually using my fingers for this is because I've noticed it can dry up on your fingers and make them look a little bit shiny. I could just wash my hands, however I feel like using the sponge makes the application a little bit easier. So as you can already see, just by applying the elixir, it makes the skin look nice and healthy but not too shiny or anything like that. So because this is the natural makeup look for beginners, I'm not going to go in with any foundation. I'm actually just going to use some concealer instead. This is the L'Oreal True Match concealer in the shade 1R Ivory Rose. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and pop it just where I need it. I'm not going to highlight or anything like that. So for me that would be the inner corner and then outer corner of my eyes. Just around my nose, because that's where I get a little bit of redness. And then a little bit on my chin. And then I'm just going to cover up any breakouts that I might have. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my forehead as well. And then I'm just going to take a brush to blend all this in. This is from Beauty Bay, it's their all-round brush. And I'm just going to use this to sort of push it into the skin. And then just to get into the inner corners of my eyes, I'm just going to use my finger. So using your finger is actually a really good technique for when you're using liquid products, just because the warmth of your finger will warm up that product and help it melt into your skin that little bit easier. So it's going to give it that nice natural look. And then I'm just going to take that over the lids as well, just to cancel out any redness or any veins I've got there. So as you can see, using just concealer instead of foundation all over the face really makes a natural look. You can still see your skin peeking through, it doesn't look heavy and it doesn't look cakey. So to keep with that whole liquid theme for now, I'm going to go in with some liquid blush. So this one is from Bourjois, it's their Aqua 12 Hour Blush. And this one is in the shade, and this one's in the shade Coral. So I'm just going to give it a quick shake. So same as that elixir, I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on the back of my hand, just like one pump. I'm going to get my ring finger and just start to spread the product out, just so I don't get too much of it all over my face. And then once I've got a little bit of the product on my finger, and then I'm going to start to apply it onto my cheeks. And then just use a separate finger just to help blend it out. And this is just going to add like a nice flesh of colour to the skin. And then once I've got the initial bit of product laid down, I'm going to take my sponge, because this is just going to help sort of shear out the product on my face. So I'm just going to pick up some more of that product and then start to go over everything I've done. And then I'm also going to take it over the bridge of the nose, just because it gives that nice sun-kissed look to the skin. Again, making it really nice and healthy looking. So I'm now going to go in with a little bit of translucent powder. This is from Laura Mercier, it's just their translucent one. So I'm going to take a little bit of this just in the cap and then pop it onto a brush and tap off any excess. And then I'm going to really lightly just set underneath my eyes. And this is just going to help prevent that concealer that we've put down from creasing. And then if you've got any excess oil, if you do have any oily skin, this is just going to help keep all those oils at bay. So whatever's left over on the brush, I'm just going to lightly dust over my T-zone. And then I'm also just going to set the eyes as well, just because we did lay a little bit of concealer on there as well, and I don't want that to crease. So now we're going to move on to my favourite part, which is bronzing. Because we've laid that concealer down, it's made our skin look a little bit flat, so now we're going to add some warmth back into the skin. This is the Maybelline City Bronzer in the shade Medium Warm. It just looks like that. It's a nice warm colour. I'm just going to take it on an angled brush, and then I'm going to use this just lightly again, put some warmth into the skin. So I'm just going to pat this in all the areas that I want to look a bit more on the warm side. I'm also just going to bring that same bronzer all the way down my neck as well. And then whatever's left over, I'm going to dust it over my nose, just like the cream blush that we used. And then one thing I like to do on a daily basis is just take a little crease brush, pick up that same bronzer, and then lightly just brush this bronzer through the crease, and this is just going to help add a little bit of definition to the eyes. It's something so quick yet so effective in your makeup routine, I feel. And you don't even have to take a crease brush to do this. You can just use that same brush that we were using for bronzer and sort of pinch it and then just put it straight in the crease. So as you can see, just adding a little bit of definition to the face and to the eyes, it really makes a difference, but it's so easy and so effective. I just want to amplify that blush even more, so this part of the routine is completely optional. You can skip this step if you want. This is the Beauty Crop blush in the shade Orion Glow. It's a blush duo, and I do have a discount code for this if you are interested. It's Rhiain15 and it'll get you 15% off. So I'm just going to take this on a little blush brush, and then I'm literally just going to lightly go over everything I've done with the cream blush. I'm not going to go too crazy with this or anything. It's literally just to more or less amplify it a little bit and then set it in place as well. So to keep with the glow, I'm going to go in with the Becca Cosmetics. This is a Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, and it's just a nice, sort of like a bronzy toned highlighter. So I'm just going to take that on a little highlighting brush, tapping off any excess and then lightly brushing it just on the tops of the cheekbones. And I'm not going to put too much of this on just because I don't want it to look obvious that I'm wearing any highlighter. And I'm also just going to hit the tip and the bridge of my nose, and then anywhere that the light would naturally hit my face is where I'm going to pop this highlighter. So I'm going to do my eyebrows really quickly off camera. You guys don't have to do this. This step again is optional. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be back to finish off the eyes. So I didn't do my normal like soap brow technique that I normally do, just because I feel like this looks way more natural than doing the soap brow technique. They are just filled in really lightly and they match my natural hair. So I'm now going to go in with a little bit of mascara. I'm going to curl my eyelashes first, and then what mascara am I going to use? I'm going to go in with the Ico. This is their Sport Waterproof Mascara. It's their Catch and Curl Mascara. This one has a curved wand, if you can see just there, and it's really going to help when you've curled your lashes and keep them standing up straight. And it also has little fibres in them as well, so the fibres are going to help make your natural lashes a lot longer. So I'm just going to pop this on really quickly. So I finished the mascara, and as you can tell just by applying mascara it makes such a huge difference. It's such an easy task again, and this mascara, it's probably like the second time I've used it, and I'm not going to lie, I feel like it's one of my newest favourite mascaras. So if you've not tried this yet, I really would. It's really made my lashes like stand up, out and straight, and it's made them look really nice. I definitely recommend this little mascara here. Next thing that we're going to do is lips. So actually just going to take these clips out now because I don't need them anymore. So for lips, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This is called The Gloss, and it's in the shade Candy Drape. So it's just a nice iridescent sort of baby pink shade. So I'm just going to use this to apply all of the lips. So now that the lip gloss is on, that is the finished look. Let me know in the comments down below if you do end up recreating this look and if it was easy And if it was easy enough for you to follow, don't forget to like and subscribe, and then I'll see you in my next video. Bye!